So I think the most dangerous thing in an education program is an unwilling participant. Okay. And that's what happens. Because right now, how does the system work? I have to go, choose my 3 options, and then I get assigned, and if I get a space, I'm okay. And like you say, the pressure there is so high for me to do this that I will do everything that's in front of me. Plus, my parents want me to do something reasonable, a profession. Okay, so because I want to become a professional. You need to be a doctor, lawyer, somebody that has studied computer science. So the first thing is I should be able to, when I design a degree, break it up into stackable pieces. Okay. I did this. I had this fight with the Department for Higher Education. Spent 20 million rand on this, trying to get it registered. Yeah. And it doesn't fit into the paradigm of higher education. So we cannot break it up, we cannot stack it. So give me the ability to break it up and stack it. That way, you can do your short courses, and if it all adds up, okay, I can sit there and say, you know what, you actually have this piece of this degree. That's sorted. You may have worked 10 years for it, yeah, but it got you to that point. So stackable qualification should be a paradigm that we should be doing. I should be able to respond to needs much faster. Okay. AI, it's real. It is. I was at conventions in this week where it is the biggest sovereign challenge for every single country in Africa is that they're being approached to buy AI that they do not understand. Okay. That's going to create jobs, that's going to replace other jobs, and the best that I can do is I can start slotting it into other degrees. Okay. Because that's, like you said earlier, I can add a little bit, I can play with the rules, and I can make sure that I don't change things too much so that it's safe, so that I don't get wrapped up by the regulator. If I could register degrees very quickly, yeah, and we could really go to market with them, that could really change the game. Okay, cool. Then, if I'm a plumber, and then I look at these industries, yeah, you know that there is not a single qualification for a cleaner in South Africa. There is not. I've met cleaners that know more about chemistry that I would and you would in our lives, because they have to work with this stuff every day. They do it for malls, etc. There's not a single qualification for them. Will they now be studying in a university? Maybe, maybe not. They shouldn't technically, okay? But they should have a pathway to be able to get there. Our NQF was supposed to do this. Yeah. Okay? Our NQF, with all respect, has serious limitations. Okay, the transportability between NQF levels, the whole notion of you can't exit at every level, all the things that we do there, massive issues. Okay, and then we have these conventions in our industry. Okay, the little bits that's supposed to make us work together, which is like, for example, I can only recognize 50% of what you. So let's say I studied at UJ, I want to come study at my place. I'm forced by law to only recognize 50% of what she did at UJ.
Even though everything else she did meets your...
She could be 99% complete.
Yeah.
She cannot get my degree. Okay, it's impossible. Little convention, okay, RPL, which was supposed to recognize, okay, that we all pick up skills in different places. If I can test out, okay, and I could enter at a certain level, I may not have to do all of these other things. Yeah. 5 years ago, I went to every single university in South Africa looking for the RTL office. Yeah. I found a very, very disturbing picture. It is not real. I think the recent legislation changes it a little bit, and I'm hoping that we're going to get it right. But that stuff's not there. So we don't have the rules to work together towards a bigger plan. And I feel that if we are allowed to register faster, register more relevant, change, be more adaptable within a context of a negotiated agreement on what the goals are here, then we'll be much, much better off.
Yeah.
So it's removing the friction.
All right. Maureen, I'm giving you the final word.
No, I think in a way what we've realized, or what we've all agreed, there are many pathways to learning, and the higher education space is very dominant and has a very important place, and needs to be nurtured and needs to be built and needs to be supported. But also we need to recognize and acknowledge that there are other pathways to learning that may be more suitable to people. Many people need to work, many people are older, many people have children, many people cannot work in a full-time higher education as a student, and we need to value and support, and not that we want to take away from higher education, but we really need to value and support the variable pathways, and not just financially, but also from a status point of view.
Yes.
I think would be a real positive move.
It's a wonderful place to end it on. Thank you very much to my panel. This is a very important conversation, and we hope through a series of similar conversations to unpack even some of the topics that we've highlighted here that needs further unpacking. I've always believed that a good quality education will address the majority of the socioeconomic challenges we have in this country, and I think it is all our collective responsibility to make sure we deliver on it. Thank you very much for joining us on this journey.